Hello everyone, it's 2nd of March. This will be probably 2 videos, 2 days back to back here. We're getting low on sheetrock, and that's because a guy from the local listserv, which to those of you who live in cities, we don't really have Craigslist up here. We have listservs. So every community has a listserv. It's a mailing list, a BBS, whatever you want to call it. But they're really popular up here. So I don't use them, but Heather does. So we had a guy from the local listserv come in today, spend all day sheetrocking in our stairs, among other things. But this is the big part of it. It took him about 6 or 7 hours because when you come in here, here's where our well comes in into the PEX that goes into the hot water heater. But look at these angles. So he had to hit all of these angles to make it work. So now it can be usable space. Had to be done for code anyway. He also did a little box here and covered up this guy over here. I'm currently using the work computer to configure the modem and router and all that stuff. So it's all working hard over there. I thought I'd show you something that's going on here. So tomorrow we are going to we have handrail now. There we go. So we have handrail as required by code. I mentioned that in the last video. We also have this fixture installed. The backs of the stairs. This is the stairs, how they're going to look for, Heather and I need to sand them and paint them, but this is pretty much how they're going to look until we can replace the steps. But we had to put another riser here to meet code with this here, the little things. Also today our trim was filled in with putty everywhere, and Heather started to paint. She painted the doors actually of our rooms over here, so I can't put I have the Schlage privacy locks. I can't install those until she does a second coat and that dries. Let's get over there in a second. So this is stained now. I may put another coat on there so it matches. This is fir and this is pine, so they're not going to ever look the same, but I did want them to look very close. This is the kitchen though. Let's put this light down so it's a little bit less crazy. So that window is still in order. They had ordered the wrong size, so it could be next week, could be the week after that. So we might be living here with that window not in place. But this was installed today. These support beams for the butcher's block that you saw in a previous video. I sanded this down very, very, very smooth. Then I edged it so it's not as sharp on the top and bottom. And then, yeah, granite countertops were obviously done a couple weeks ago. Our range hood is in place now. Let me clean this thing off. There we go. That's better. The range hood is in place. We bought a 30 by 30 steel backsplash thing here that just tacks right up to the wall. We're going to do a different backsplash over the weekend here. We can't do all of it because the window has to go in. But it wasn't going to work well with greasy food, so we did stainless steel for the backsplash. It's very unconventional, but it will work for us. This thing's great though. So it's got the lights, obviously. Ooh. Very loud. Pulls it right outside so it doesn't go into the attic like previous rentals I've had. These baffles are magnetic and they are machine washable. So that's pretty cool. This is obviously just a protective film I'll take off when we move in. And it has a separate grease trap in here too. So when it does pull in, it gets all greasy. That's there. This was $300 at Best Buy. So Kenmore wanted like $1,000 for their Elite range hood with all the dishwash safe baffles and all that stuff. This has more air power pull than the KitchenAid or Kenmore did. LED, so it is Energy Star rated. It's DC motor, LED, so it's Energy Star rated. 30 inches. I'd say it looks pretty darn good. No branding on it, but pretty nice. And then we have our poles are installed. So Heather and I picked these out. I think they look nice, right? They look good. I got a little soft close there. This is our big corner that was replaced. And then we have our Lazy Ellie, as I'll call her. So there. Does this move? This moves, right? Yeah, this moves. Okay. So that's all done. But yeah, the poles, I think the poles look nice. I think these look good. We picked them out. And he was curious if we put them in the middle, if we put them like 1/3, or we put them flush. I had him put them flush with the wood here. So I think that's a good placement. I still need to oil this tomorrow, and this isn't put in place because the electricians still need to come back and do their work tomorrow and Monday, and then plumbers need to hook up the water into the fridge there. Also, we have this guy hooked up. This was done. So this was an Amazon find. I think it was 50 bucks or 60 bucks. This thing weighs like 60 pounds, just the apparatus itself. It's hooked up to, they actually, the carpenter today climbed into the roof among all the cellulose and blown in stuff. He put down a big wooden plank over a bunch of different ceiling straps, and then hooked these right into that plank. So he said it could probably hold 100, 150 pounds, 100 pounds easily. Definitely could hold 20 or 30 pots and pans and we'll be good. He did say that don't load it up with all my cast iron. I've got a bunch of cast iron skillets I was going to put in here, and he said don't go crazy with that because you're going to exceed 100 pounds pretty fast. And then we have our recessed lighting. I picked these trims out. I'm pretty happy with them. It's supposed to diffuse the light in different directions and not a straight beam, which will be essential. So I've also used the shop vac to clean out and install our registers. So I cleaned all that dust out. This trim was done today up along the top of the stairs. Heather needs to paint it still. The Unify is getting set up. Access points are getting set up. Our Nest thermostats are all in. I got to configure them, but they're all accessible to be configured. And this is our TV stand that's up to 75 inches, which I have a 65. This thing's actually pretty darn cool, and I'll show more of it in another video. But and you can tilt it. You can tilt it up and down. You can move it all the way out like this, and then this slider here can move left and right. So we'll be able to center the TV pretty easily. I was kind of limited on where I could put this thing because these are the two stud points, and you just had to hit the studs. Not much really to report in here. Is this light still on? Good. I'm very happy I got to install my Purell dispenser. Heather was very adamantly opposed to it. We have our little towel rack. Obviously this is not the final, this peels back here. We have a recessed cabinet. Heather really loves this pop out mirror thing that she can like look in this like at herself and do stuff. And the shelving needs to be kind of configured, but I'm gonna let her deal with that because she can handle that. We had the holes, I can't touch this door too much because it's wet. We had the holes drilled out for the towel racks. Here is where a big shelf is going to go, an IKEA shelf that's 60 inches wide. And then over here is where we're going to, actually I think it's up here, we're going to put a towel warmer. So it'll be plugged up to the electric, wired in. It'll be a towel warmer, and that'll be nice to hop in the shower, turn the towel warmer on, and then you get out of the shower, you've got a nice hot towel. The other Nest, as required by code. We're going to replace this tomorrow with a Lutron switch because this is not a HomeKit fan. Built an LED, DC motor, Energy Star, really efficient. It's way overkill for a room this size, but can't control it with HomeKit, so we're going to replace that with a Lutron switch that we had bought. There's either a Unify access point. Oh, and you guys might notice these guys. These are each 2.4 amp USB-A connectors. So 2.4 amps per plug. Sexy. We have 5 of them in the house. My friend Abby actually makes them, or he owns the company that makes them, and he sent me 12 of them, and we ended up using 5. There's another one over here as well. And if you go into the, I use air quotes master because it's really a tiny bedroom. This is our Hunter HomeKit fan. This is actually a real HomeKit fan. This thing is freaking expensive, but it's beautiful, right? Isn't that nice? It looks like a propeller blade. So we have the USB ports. This is where I sleep and where Heather sleeps, so the USB ports will be behind the bed for our iPhones and stuff. And then the other TV will go here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is actually a replace. So we bought 200 fans. I think they're 300, 350 a piece. We bought 2 of these fans because we wanted the HomeKit stuff. This thing, you can see me here, will not meet code. So, and we called them, the manual in this box says 2-inch down rod, this is a 4-inch, 2-inch down rod sold separately. We called Hunter and they said, we don't make a 2-inch down rod. I scoured the internet, couldn't find one. So, we're gonna return it and get a flush mount because even with a 2-inch down rod, it wouldn't meet code. So, we're gonna flush mount it, an alternative, which is gonna look just like that one in there, same manufacturer. Still Energy Star, still DC motor, still LED built in, great CFM potential for airflow and wattage. And we're gonna replace one of these 3 switches over here with a Lutron Cassetta HomeKit switch. So, you know, we already bought them. We bought them back when we weren't gonna get HomeKit fans, and then we plan on returning it, and now we've realized that we can only use one HomeKit fan in the house, so we have to get the Lutrons. Oh well. I believe that's all that I have for you guys today. This door is ugly, but we can't do another coat of paint because it's gonna be, right now it is 23 degrees. It's going to be like 0 degrees tonight, like -5 tomorrow. So we cannot paint this door until it's like above 50 and like above freezing at night to actually take the coat of paint. So that's just going to stay ugly until we can deal with that. So schedule update. So yesterday or day before I posted a rant about things. Very unhappy about things. Oh yeah, so I guess I'll show you these. So we have these for the outside lights. They're both the same light, just they only had one white light in stock, so I had to get one white and one bronze. But it's 2350 lumens. Daylight basically is the Kelvin rating, so it's like sunlight. And it runs for, I think, 32 years was the rating for this light. On 3 hours a day is 32 years. And yeah, motion sensor, and it also works with Bluetooth, so I can control the temperature, the degrees spread, the intensity, the motion detection. I can turn it on or off with my phone, that kind of thing. It won't be HomeKit. It won't be like Alexa or HomeKit enabled, but I can use the application. So they're both the same thing, just one's white and one's bronze, which is why we have 2 different wall mount colors. So I posted a rant yesterday. I'm going to go downstairs actually so I can finish this networking setup. About the situation. I really got bent out of shape. Both for you guys and for my contractor. So what ended up happening was he wrangled the forces. So electricians came in the very next day and did a lot of the work you see. They're not done yet. I don't have lights, you know, fixtures installed. I have fixtures installed, but they're not hooked up. I probably the worst room to finish this video up. It's like some kind of Paris Hilton thing going on here with the night vision. Anyway, so he had those guys come in and start. They're going to actually get us lights in the ceiling hooked up tomorrow so we can do some unpacking over the weekend. We obviously can't sleep here. And then by amazing miracle, today at 5 p.m., it's Thursday, he says, great news, the plumbers will be there Monday. They're going to have 4 plumbers on site all day Monday. They're going to finish the hot water heater, which goes there. They're going to finish the water pump that goes in that room that we just sheetrocked. They're going to finish hooking up the garbage disposal. Well, I mean, this you've seen the pile before. We've got toilets and sinks and diverter valves and shower heads and nozzles and, you know, 3 spigots outside or 2 spigots outside to hook up. And, you know, they just got a lot of work. It's all over here. They've got the washer dryer. They've got to finish hooking up over here. They've got the deep sink we got over here. The electricians have to get in here and put the washer dryer hookup in here. They got to finish switches. They've got to put lights in here, which I already bought. So there's a lot to do, but I think the deal is Monday there's going to be electricians and plumbers are going to be here. There's going to be 6 or 7 dudes working on electrical and plumbing. My contractors guys won't be here at all. They actually packed up. They are gone. So the goal is by end of the day Monday, the inspector can come in here and do a walkthrough. More likely Tuesday. If he flags anything, we have 3 full working days before he can come back on Friday and do a follow-up. If he just gives the okay, then we're golden. If he flags anything, we got 3 working days to correct it, which means my buddy can come and spend time here. This weekend, Heather and I are going to actually stage the 2 bedrooms, so those are ready. The electrician's going to finish the bedrooms tomorrow, so we can put all our stuff in there and like actually unpack beds and set up the dressers and stuff and get all that stuff kind of going. Over the weekend, Heather and I will set up our closet organizers, our pantry organizers. The TV stand will be finished. So we're gonna make it where people can actually come stay with us next weekend, and we won't be scheduling issues. I hope that the next video, like after this, you're not watching this going, man, he looked so happy the last video, and oh man, things went to shit. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this this networking setup here. I've been having some problems. We have internet here. Comcast, you know, activated the modem, and I'm online. Well, I activated the modem. They, you know, it was a self-install. So now I'm trying to get the unified gateway to receive an IP address from this guy, and there's no such thing as bridge mode on this thing unless I have to call Comcast. But I can't figure it out. So I'm gonna get in here and figure it out. And well, wish me luck. I got some tequila if things get crazy. All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks for watching. I'm so sorry for the long video. Oh my God, 15 minutes. I'm really sorry, guys. But thank you for watching and taking the time to sit down with me and hang out. So, yeah, happy Thursday.